guys, we are so excited. Today we are going to show you our new media room. And right back here is where Shay's theater setup will be.
I mean, surely you know that's why we built the whole house, right?
For Shay, that's the heart of the home.
Activate media room.
Setting the scene.
Working on this space ever since we moved in here. It's been a challenging space for us to get just right. We're going to show you the part of the room that we have done, and we'll show you the part that we still have no idea what to do with, and maybe you'll have some ideas for us.
Yeah, the media room is really important to me because I'm a film guy, guys. And so I love video, I love audio, and so having a space where we could watch movies as a family and have the speakers, the lighting, and the television makes me so warm and happy inside. So in our last house, we had a dedicated home theater, which was always my dream to have. There was one caveat though, and I found because it was kind of a closed-in space that we didn't use it as much.
It felt like really formal. Like we had to have a big event to go use the space. It wasn't just like chill and like turn something on.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was really fun to have. But when designing this home, we wanted to have it be more of an open space so that you can be using the room as a way to watch movies or whatever. And in the background, kids can be playing games. So I feel better about this.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a lot more usable and just a lot more chill.
Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for the tour? All right, guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room. No, that's not CGI. Those are real lights. These are called Nanoleafs.
We want to thank Nanoleaf for gifting us these lights. Shay was super excited because these were something you looked at a long time ago and you thought these were really cool.
Yeah, we really like them because they make the room have kind of a fun, spacey, techno, sci-fi look to it, and that's what we were going for.
They're really cool because they're modular, so you can put them in pretty much any shape you want. If you look at the back side, there's like all these different configurations that you can use to hook these up together, so they can even be like offset, and you've got these little linkers that you connect them with. We did this for each and every one of those squares up there. They're super cool.
Yeah, it really is cool because you can design something that fulfills your wildest dreams.
Yeah, like we did here. A super fun project. It was kind of like a giant jigsaw puzzle in a fun way. We were really excited with the end results.
They do have their app, and on there they have a layout assistant, so you can create your own design exactly how you want it to look or how you envision it to look, and it helps you to know how to rotate them and turn them so you can have the proper power to make your wildest light dreams come true. That's how we did it, believe it or not. It was done through this app. So we've been showing you guys these lights white, which is probably the most boring thing you could ever imagine, but by hitting buttons like this and this, you can do things like that. I explained it pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, I could probably explain it better though. In the app, there's pre-programmed scenes that you can use that are really cool, or you can design your own. I don't know. I think the sky's the limit. I don't think we've even like tapped into everything that these can do, so.
Yeah, so I found a scene that I thought looked like Stranger Things, and that's what you're seeing right now. It's really dear to my heart.
So with the color options, you guys, you can just like have them any solid color, which is cool. But there's also these pre-programmed scenes in the app, or you can create your own scenes, and you can do like any combination of colors that you can imagine. Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. So in the app, they have a bunch of different categories. Like right here, they have some basic ones, but then you go into color, and that's where the fun starts. So they have one called like Christmas lights. As you can imagine, it makes the lights look like Christmas. One of my favorites is one called Color Burst. As you can see, it just kind of ripples.
I like the koi pond one. That one's cool.
So coy.
So coy. So the color capabilities of these lights is amazing, but it also has a touch capability. Show them.
Really
Isn't that so cool?
So to make these lights work, they have what they call a control square. So you can see here right at the bottom, they have their controls right here to turn them off and on. You can adjust the brightness, and you can also go through some of your presets that you might have. But of course, you can do this with the app as well. And you can even use like voice control, like we use Siri or even Alexa. Alexa, please don't say anything. Thank you. Here, I'll just show you. Hey Siri, deactivate media room.
Deactivate media room.
Hey Siri, activate media room.
Setting the scene.
So you'll notice that these lights turned on with voice control, but we also have it set up through Apple's HomeKit so that it will turn on the television, of course the canvases, and then the other lights that we have that outline the television and the entertainment center. So in other words, I don't have to hit 500 buttons. You can also change the colors of the lights using voice control.
Hey Siri, turn canvas blue.
Okay, blue it is.
Just a couple other things I want to show you about these lights. The tiles are programmable, so you can actually set a tile to turn on the lights, turn off the lights. In this case, I have one of these tiles that turns on the lights, and when I say turns on the lights, it actually turns on the TV and everything. It activates the media room. The other one deactivates it, so let's try it. Boom. That stupid light. Let's try that again. Boom. And voila.
Voila.
Oh, voila. Voila.
Voila.
Okay. Now I'm going to turn the lights on. So anyway, really fun. And then the final thing that I love, my favorite part. So they have an app through your Mac or your PC that basically allows you to make the lights change dynamically based off from the scene you're looking at. All right, now I'm going to show you something that will make you cry. Isn't that rad? That is really... Look at that. Look at that. So the light, you could just see it. Oh. Isn't that so cool? So basically the benefit of using this, if you're watching a movie, it enhances it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to show people, really. It's fun to play some of the videos I filmed with the piano guys using this mirror feature, but what really blew my mind is noticing that it's actually mirroring the video like an extended monitor. If you notice, you can actually see an 8-bit version of Stephen Sharp Nelson in the lights. And once again with my friend Dan Markham from What's Inside. Notice the outline of them in the lights. It's seriously crazy.
I think the bottom line about these Nanoleafs is that it just makes the room really immersive. So you don't feel like you're just like in here watching a screen, but like the room becomes the screen. It's pretty cool.
Just so you know, Nanoleaf didn't pay us anything for putting these lights up, but we do have an affiliate link if you guys are interested in purchasing these. If you use that affiliate link, it does help us a little bit as well, so just consider that. We'll put that in the description below. All right, and just to mention some of the other fun things in this room, obviously the television is a big focal point. This is the 77-inch LG OLED TV. We've done some stuff with LG in the past. This is not sponsored. This is a TV that I just absolutely love because of its pure blacks being OLED, and of course the size of it being a 77-inch. And behind the TV, just for some added ambiance, we added some lights behind it. And these are also underneath here. So we just had long LED strips that we will put all the way down there. Here, I'll just show you real quick. Right here. You see them? Yep. You get it. The speakers. So these are Triad speakers. They're Dolby Atmos speakers. So we put 2 here, 1 center, a couple in the front right here, and then 2 in the back. And we have 2 on the sides of this room to give that real full 360 immersive sound. I would go more into the technicalities of that, but that would probably bore you. All right, well, since you asked, they're using K9 gigawatt technology that transfers the energy flow through the metamorphosical triad systems that embark into a very singular fiber optic XG9er. That's the quick run through of how the speakers work. Now that you know, you know.
You're hilarious, babe. You're hilarious.
Now that you're sick of hearing from me, I'm gonna have Amanda talk a little bit about some of the furniture in the room. Oh, and one more thing. The whole room is run by a PC that's running an RTX 20 Ti. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so we got this entertainment center from IKEA, and it took us approximately 10 hours to assemble. Maybe not that long. It was a while.
It's actually the same entertainment center that we had in the bonus room, if you saw that. It's just longer, so it took a little bit longer.
It's probably 14 feet wide, long, wide. We really like the glossy white finish of it, and we like how it's lifted off the ground and just minimal. There's also a lot of storage in here, which is great.
And being from IKEA, it's actually a really good price for what you get. We've been totally happy with it.
We got these chairs from a local furniture store and they're super comfy. They've got the electric recline capability. It can actually adjust your neck too, which is nice. These chairs are a charcoal vegan leather. We wanted to keep it pretty monochrome in here, and so these were a no-brainer. And they're super comfortable. I think we're pretty happy with these. So we have this first row of seating, 5 chairs here, and so we wanted to add another layer of seating just for when we have more guests over. So we added this glossy white bar back here. It's actually 2 separate pub tables, and we got these on Wayfair. They just have a simple streamlined glossy white design, and we got these bar stools on Amazon. They are swivel and also pretty comfortable. So this is a perfect place to have a little snack while you watch a game or something. And we like having the 2 rows of seating because it just seems like it fills out the space better. Hudson, what do you think about these lights?
I really wanted these lights because watch.
Isn't that great? We can hear that all day long. No, really though, this is one of the cool things is as I talk, you see the lights move. Just another cool way to amplify the lighting.
I am a bad liar. Bad liar. Bad you cool. Do fit uncle.
Cool feature, right? Okay, now we're ready to show you the rest of the room.
They're gonna be really underwhelmed because we have just so much work to do over here.
We do have more room over here, but one thing we should do is get more light in here. One of the cool things we did set up through Apple HomeKit is the ability to open our shades that are right over there. When we say deactivate media room, I'll give you, you've never done this, try it.
Deactivate media room.
Boom. And voila. Yeah, so these are Lutron shades. We do have these downstairs as well in a couple different places. For me, my philosophy is if you're gonna use a room like this to watch movies or entertainment, you want it to be as simple as possible. Otherwise, you'll just lay in bed and use your phone, So
this over here is the rest of the room. It's a pretty big space, and we've put off doing this room reveal for a long time because we wanted to figure all of this out first. And then we realized we just weren't ready and we don't know exactly what we want in here yet. Let's start with the things we have figured out. We have a game table over here. We've got this nice long window seat against the window, so there's lots of seating up here. And we have this shuffleboard over here. It fits really well in this little nook of the room.
I do want to mention over in this corner over here, we do have all of our internet things. This makes the whole house work. Isn't that impressive? This is the brains of the house, and it's laid out just neatly, beautifully. No, we actually have a cabinet that's going to be going right here, so we will be hiding this, unfortunately, as nice as it looks.
That's what we have figured out. The rest is what we don't have figured out. So it'll be really interesting to hear your guys' perspective if you have ideas for us. Let me tell you a couple things we've been thinking about. So this is a big old wall. I think it's like 28 feet long. Do you remember how long it is? It's a long wall. Obviously, a big white wall is not ideal if we want this room to be really interesting. So we've talked about painting a big stripe across the room. We've talked about doing like a polygon color blocking here. We just want something interesting that when you walk up here, there's a statement. One thing we are planning to put in here is a foosball table. We called our local Costco this morning and they just barely got some in, and we've been waiting for those to come in. So we'll probably go and grab that. And that will add a second game table to the space, and I think that will make it more useful.
Just to be clear, the table would go probably right here somewhere. Fun place to play. Everybody loves foosball.
And here it is. I think it looks pretty good.
You know you're gonna want to play it all of the time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have so much spare time to play foosball. I can't even think because look at our baby.
Oh.
Desi, what do you think? Do you like it?
No? Okay. Let's get it.
$400 for this set. I think it looks pretty nice. It feels really well made too. Has good reviews, so it's a thumbs up. Babe, that looks really heavy. No. Let's get some help.
All right, we'd like to introduce you to our posters that we actually had in our last house that we actually made. We used some stretchy fabric.
Yeah, he's calling them posters because they are movie posters, but they're basically stretchy fabric. You and my dad built these frames, and then most of them have like some really high quality insulation in them.
We put this acoustical insulation in the back of them to help with the sound in the rooms.
I don't know if you guys are like this with decorating, but when you have leftover stuff from like a different house or different project, it's hard because like we put a lot of work into these, and so we want to use them, but we want to make sure they really work well in the space and we're not just using them because we have them. Well, this is something else we had in our last house and we've been debating putting up in here. These are all vintage Disneyland posters. We are major Disneyland people, you guys. We love it. And these are some of the original posters for some of the rides. We thought it might be fun to put these over here maybe. We're trying to decide. We don't want this room to be too busy or just too like hodgepodge.
So if you can imagine, we have the movie posters right here, and then maybe we do a square around them with paint, and then maybe another square with the Disney posters. We also have this wall right here, and then as Amanda mentioned, this wall right above the shuffleboard table.
Yeah, this strikes me as maybe the right place to have a grid if we're going to have another grid over here. So just to give you the wide angle, we could do the movie posters over here. We could do the vintage Disney posters over here. I don't know. This is why it's taken us so long, you guys. We would love to hear your guys' ideas on this. We were thinking about backing them with like a block of color. So maybe like a big stripe to paint that section black, like this wall over here. It's been hard for us to decide what to do, as you can see. So maybe if we get this room crowdsourced, we can get it done and be happy with it. So just so you know where this room's situated in our house, we've got our playroom through those barn doors over there, and we've also got another bedroom down the hall that Shay uses as his office. We showed you all that in the empty house tour.
All right, so still all a work in progress, but I think this turned out really great. We're very satisfied with the media section. Now it's just a matter of getting everything else done. Again, we'd love to hear your ideas, and we will keep you guys posted with updates as we finish this room. I think it's gonna be really fun to finish, especially with these posters. Now seeing them out, I think there's some potential.
Yeah, I think they could work. It'll be interesting to see what you guys think.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.